Sarkis, can you tell me why any student, whether they're a student of EODO or a new student, should be doing this graduate diploma?
That's a really important question. I think having lectured on a number of times here and overseas, I found there's a real gap in connecting the knowledge. And we discussed earlier on about different courses and connecting the jigsaw puzzle. But there's really a gap in education where dentists need to learn how to diagnose and treatment plan. Now, it's the most boring subject of all disciplines in dentistry, as you know, but it's probably the most important subject because there's only one diagnosis.
Yeah.
There's many ways to treat,
yeah,
but there's one diagnosis.
And you know, in our litigious environment, one thing Dental Council really looks at is how thorough was the diagnosis, right, how good were the records. And I see many young guys fall short because they really haven't got those two essential ingredients: good records and accurate diagnosis.
Absolutely. One important thing about diagnosis is that it makes you think. It takes time. You see, when we talk about the blended learning, the blended learning in many ways is great, but a lot of the time the students want is a recipe. The problem with recipe is empirical learning. In other words, what you do here, you do this, here you do that. It doesn't work that way. I mean, biology is chaos, okay? We are trying to control the chaotic environment, that is biology, in trying to help the biology to the treatment that we envisage to do.
I think one thing we see, particularly a lot of overseas graduates, they're very good at parrot learning, right?
Yeah.
But then you give them a clinical scenario and they kind of get a bit lost.
That's right. They don't know how to think. And I personally believe that thinking is a precious commodity because to be able to have a problem-based learning, understand how to approach a case is art and science combined. You need a mentor. You need a full-time mentor to guide you through that process and make you think. One important part of this graduate diploma is we make, as a student, that is interactive learning. I'm challenging the students' thought pattern. I'm challenging the way they think. And once you start challenging them, as you know, we've both been challenged when we did postgraduate degrees, etc., by the best of the best professors in the world. I mean, when they want to challenge you and you become a specialist, you're going to be at their level. So, you don't become at their level unless you can answer the questions. That's with the same thought pattern and same thought process that people with higher degree education have.